to PV, and at this time I would like to introduce Dr. James Lee, Superintendent of Paradise Valley Unified School District.
And good morning. Governor Brewer, it is a pleasure to have you here at our press facility. We are so proud of this facility, and we are proud to be one of Arizona's top performing districts. I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge one of our board members who is here today, Ms. Julie Bacon. I want to also thank our partners at JAG and to recognize excellent leadership from Principal Sugi Davis. Thank you. This morning, as we prepare for the governor's announcement, we are also acknowledging 44 JAG students now attending PV High School. I'm so proud of you, and I'm proud of the dedicated teachers that invest time, talent, and an awful lot of heart to help you succeed. Our students need much more than just reading, writing, and arithmetic. We need to prepare them for the 21st century and to meet the needs of Arizona's employers. We must also continue to invest in them. We'd like to encourage our Arizona political and business leaders to invest in education because our students are our future. It is my pleasure now to introduce a student who makes me very optimistic about our future. Mark Seitz is the president of JAG at PV High School, a member of JAG Credential Leaders Team, a varsity baseball player, and someday a community college student majoring in business and culinary arts. Mark?
Thank you, Dr. Lee. Good morning, faculty, honored guests, and students of Paradise Valley High School. My name is Mark Seitz. I am president of JAG. Excuse me. Sorry, a little bit nervous. I am the president of Paradise Valley Joshua, Arizona graduates. As the leader within JAG, and on this campus, it is a great honor to meet and introduce you the leader of the state of Arizona, Governor Jan. Governor Brewer has had a long and distinguished career and as a dedicated public servant, including Secretary of State, State Legislator, and County Supervisor. On January 21st, 2009, she took the oath of office to become Arizona's 22nd governor. She was again sworn in on January 3rd, 2011, following a convincing election in her own right this past November. Governor Brewer, this JAG pin represents our community to better our community and ourselves as we prepare for our future success. These are commitments that you have lived by, so we would like to make you an honorary member of JAG by presenting this JAG pin to you. Please join me in welcoming the Honorable Janice K. Brewer, Governor of the State of Arizona.
I need to put that on. Thank you so very much. Please, all of you, please sit down, and good morning to all of you. I must tell you, I'm absolutely delighted to be here this morning with all of you, and I thank you very much, Mark, for that very nice introduction, and all of you for that very warm reception this morning. And I know that Paradise Valley High School is a very active school, and that you guys really worked hard here. And of course, I know that it's home of the Trojans. So. By saying first and foremost that over the years education has always been a concern of mine. In fact, it is the one reason why I really got involved in politics. So it's very near and dear to my heart. And as I continue to fight each and every day to ensure that education remains a very top priority in Arizona, I hope that each of you is taking your education and goals for the future just as seriously as I do. I'm sure you're aware of TV shows like American Idol and America's Got Talent, where people compete to prove that they're the best, the most talented. Well, you might not know it, and you may not want it, but you're in that competition too. You're competing with students from across the state, the nation, and even the world for the best jobs. You're probably thinking, well, I'm not looking for a job, that's off in the distance, it's down the road. I'm still in school. Well, the competition for those jobs start now. To get started, I'm going to ask you 5 questions, and I need your honest answers so we can figure out just how we're doing in helping all of you to prepare for the future. So, let me ask this first question. How many of you are planning on going to college? Wow, well, we're off to a good start. That's great. It looks like most of you are aspiring to go to college, and that's very great news and good news for Arizona, because we know our future depends on highly educated people like you to be in our workforce. Now, question number 2. How many of you know where you want to continue your education or training when you leave high school? Well, see, and that makes me happy too to see so many of you to know the direction that you're going. And for those of you that are still trying to figure out and decide, I want you to know that you have a lot of wonderful choices in Arizona, from universities to community colleges, technical schools, and others. But this is why programs like Jobs for Arizona Graduates are so important. Your teachers and counselors and mentors in these programs must help you research and discover the post-secondary schools best suited for you individually here in Arizona that will help you do your plan for your career. Okay, question number 3. So far, you're all passing. This is great. How many of you know what the requirements are for you to achieve that goal? Okay. I'd like to see more hands, so that means that we've got more work to do with all of you. You know that you must be studying hard and you must take the right courses so that you can stay on track and achieve those goals and ultimately win that competition. And if you win, then Arizona also wins by being a state that attracts high-paying jobs for well-prepared people that join that workforce. And that workforce will be you. Okay, now the questions are going to get a little tougher. Question number 4. How many of you know what it will cost to continue your education after high school? Okay, that's a tough question because it always seems so large, and how are we going to do it? So I am impressed that you do know that. It is an important factor if we're going to get an education out here. So let me move on to the final and 5th question. Do you know how to apply and obtain the financial assistance that you need to continue your education? Great. That's good. That's marvelous. Well, working with programs like Jobs for Arizona Graduates can help you find the solutions and answers to those hard questions. It's through this preparation that you can and will be able to find the resources you need to achieve your dreams. To quote your fellow student, Mark Seitz, and I quote Mark, JAG is an excellent class for people to wish to improve themselves and their community. One of their goals in JAG is to make sure that you follow your plan after high school. We want all students to believe that they can achieve anything they want to accomplish in life. End of quote. Mark, I am here today to tell you and your fellow classmates that you can, that you must achieve your goals. Your future and Arizona's future depends on it. So, while you're doing the part, exploring career pathways, taking rigorous coursework, and understanding the requirements you need to continue your education past high school, I will continue working hard to make sure you have the tools that you need in order to be successful. So, today, I'm announcing the award of $450,000 through Arizona's College Access Challenge grant to 11 nonprofit organizations that will fund local and regional college access programs. Jobs for Arizona graduates is one of those programs. The purpose of these awards is to help organizations such as JAG provide more effective services to the students they serve. And of course that means all of you. And I've also directed that over $1 million be made available for this grant for low-income students needing financial aid to attend college. Beyond this grant, I also want you to know that I'm working with the universities and community colleges to develop and implement better programs that can get you through college faster. Hopefully that will cost you less too, you know, move through a little bit faster. So let me close, if I can, with a promise to you. I'll never stop working to increase the amount of affordable, high-quality options for you all to attend college. But the first step, of course, is yours. You must continue to work hard and be ready for the competition. So let me close again by saying thanking you for letting me be here today to share some great news about jobs for Arizona graduates with you this morning. And I wish you well wherever your education travels take you. So thank you so much for allowing me to be here this morning to make this great announcement. It's great to see all of you so attentive. And everywhere I go and from everyone that I speak, I just hear such marvelous things about what you all are doing here. So you need to be proud of yourselves. Your parents need to be proud of you. Your friends need to be proud of you. And certainly, let me tell you, your governor is really proud of you. So thank you all. And afterwards, of course, also, and I will hang that on the 9th floor and think of all of you. So let's get to work, right? Get the job done.